Hello and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. We are almost done with June. It's pretty crazy, right? It's the 26th. And we've only got a few more days left, and then we're in July, and then there's July 4th, so hopefully you have something fun planned. Today I want to talk about a question that I see a lot, and that is voiceover or voice acting, is voice acting a skill or a talent? You know, and I get this question a lot. I see it a lot, and I think it's on all of our minds often, especially when we're just starting out, you know. Is it a talent? Is it a skill? So I wanted to chat with you briefly about that today and hopefully give you some of my thoughts to help you along with this question. Real quick before we get started, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, please check out the link below to A VO's Journey Elite Academy. We're offering 50% off the first month for you to come give us a try so you can learn, grow your voiceover business. We have live classes every week. We have a wonderful community, pre-recorded courses, webinars. We just finished an incredible webinar on building your website to get more voiceover business. It was this past Saturday. It was awesome. And, we also have guests, conferences, all kinds of amazing stuff. So give us a shot. Check it out. All right, so let's dive into this topic. And I think it's a big one because there's a lot of question, especially for new people who are coming in who don't have any experience. Okay, or don't have any past acting experience. And the question, of course, is voice acting a skill or is it a talent? So the idea with a talent, right, is something that was God-given. You know, you woke up one day and you realize, wow, people are like, man, you're really good at that. Like, for example, the timbre of your voice or the tone of it, that's out. We can manipulate our voice, but our general speaking voice, that's what we have, right? So someone who has a really deep voice, you know what I mean? That was given to them by God or whatever you believe in, okay? And there's nothing that we can do about that, all right? There's also some people and I've been in acting my whole life, and there are some people who do seem more sensitive. And when I use the word sensitive when it comes to acting, I'm talking about their ability to be sensitive to different communication, different messaging types through emotions, like being able to show emotion easier, that different types of emotions than others. Okay, and we call that sensitivity in acting. Some people have, it seems, a more natural ability to show that sensitivity. Now, the question is whether that's nature or nurture, growing up, et cetera, et cetera. I don't have, any room talking about that, but I would just say that I have worked with so many actors, so many voice actors over the years and years, 20 plus years now. And there are some people who do have that sensitivity. So they're able to show emotions and able to show them more realistically because of that sensitivity. However, that is not a skill. Is something that we train and we work on. Okay? And it's something that we practice. So I think that in my mind, it's both. Okay, so a skill is something that, you do something, you work on over and over again to get better at. All right, to become better at identifying, better at performing when it comes to voice acting, right? When it comes to different types of genres of voiceover, when it comes to different types of delivery styles, when it comes to all these different types of acting styles that go into these different presentations, all right, for different voiceovers we do, there's skill involved there because it takes you time to learn the rules, the unspoken rules, the way to navigate these things, the way to use your voice in a manner in which it comes across that you understand those rules, but at the same time, you are using, your voice Okay, your approach to it, just kind of like a sport, in the way that you play a sport, you learn the rules, and then within those rules, you learn how to be unique. Does that make sense? And to be yourself. So I think that's where skill plays a vital part, because you can have all the talent in the world, right? And you don't have any skill, and you're going to lose because you don't understand the bigger picture. At the same time, having skill, understanding that, okay, and having, you would call a lack of talent, is more challenging. All right, as well, right? Because you're trying to figure out, I'm doing all this, I'm learning all this, but I'm missing a component. I'm going to tell you something. In my opinion, is that, and I know a lot of people don't share this opinion, but I have found that there is a place for everyone. Whether that place for you, all right, in your voice acting journey is more commercial, or more, like audiobook, or more meditation, or more, documentary, or more radio, or more podcast, all these different places, voicemail, all right, voice greetings, like they all require uniqueness. They all require individuality, okay, and different types of delivery, different types of skills, okay. But some people also bring talent. All right. They say the person who works really hard and has a lot, and builds their skill can be incredible. But then they also say the person who has a lot of talent and then builds that skill can be unstoppable. I think there's room for both. Okay. And what people would call talent, right, is that natural ability, I think, to sound, like I was saying, sensitive in each genre, or a specific genre, right? They're able to just relay that message, it seems, effortlessly. Now, I have found that even people with that so-called talent work their butts off. All right, they work their butts off, and to build the skill and the understanding of how to use it. Okay, I think that you can take the skill and work on it to find the deliveries that work for you? Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you why. Because as people, as human beings, individuals, we have lived a life full of emotion. We've experienced it. Our job with honing our skills is being able to learn how to tap into those experiences and use them. All right. We call it transference, where we can transfer that emotion, those experiences, to something else that we're working on. For example, a voiceover, right? And it's what we call it in the theater, transference. Past emotions, past experiences that we then transfer onto what we're working on now, so that we can create a realistic, a realistic representation of that emotion, that message. So I think there is room for both. I think that voice acting is talent and it is skill, but I'm a big advocate for thinking that most everybody actually has a talent, right? And I brought up all those genres earlier because I really believe that those talents they can be in different spectrums, right? You might have a talent for nonfiction audio, being authoritative, teaching. But at the same time, your talent might not be, movie trailers. But that doesn't mean, there's the point I'm trying to make to you is then there's the skill of building your taking that talent and building that skill even more for those, audiobooks, and you become incredibly successful. You might not be doing movie trailers, but that's okay. All right. Vice versa. All right. So there is so much available out there for us to do as voice actors, and there's so many places for talent and skill to converge that I have not seen a person that I've worked with, okay, that has not found a place for themselves. Okay. So listen, I hope this helps. I know I rambled some, but I hope I got to the point that I believe that voice acting is talent and it is skill. But within that question, the other question would be, do I need to have crazy amounts of talent? That assumes that you believe you don't. All right? In which case, I just don't believe that personally. And that's okay. Others probably will disagree with me, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But I believe everybody has a talent, and our job is to build the skills around those talents. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave some comments below about your thoughts on this. And as always, appreciate you stopping by, listening, and you have a wonderful Monday. Talk to you soon. Goodbye. Check out our Vio's Journey Elite Academy. Goodbye.